Unfortunately for me, this is very much 100% a true story about something that happened to me and technically is still happening right now. Fortunately for you guys, hand on my heart, I can promise you that this makes for a great story to sit there and listen to. So very quickly, before I share my terrible traumatic Roblox experience, I would first like to say please leave a like on this video and subscribe. And of course, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames, and as always, I talk in there basically 24/7. Now, my misery and suffering for your entertainment. I talked about this for the first time back in 2020, pretty much 2 whole years ago, but I kind of wanted to give myself a chance to improve the storytelling, give a lot more details that I previously missed out on last time, and some new developments have sadly taken place recently, which sounds so much worse when you realise the first time this person started harassing me was 5 years ago, back in 2017. They are not trolling with this, and to this day I have absolutely no idea who they are or where they came from. For the sake of this video and to continue to give this person as little attention as possible, I will be referring to them as Cupcake from now on. It all started back in the lovely year of 2017 when Cupcake first decided to start attacking me and harassing me and my friends and my subscribers out of absolutely nowhere in as many different ways as you can possibly imagine. I genuinely started getting harassed in ways that I didn't know people could harass you. Anyone even slightly connected to me, whether it was a stranger who once watched one of my videos or my whole entire sibling, Cupcake seriously stopped at nothing when it came to harassing us through Twitter and Discord and YouTube and sometimes even Roblox, back when the new filter was fairly recent and bypassing it was a lot easier than it currently is. Cupcake joined my Discord server in 2017, a few months after I had just created it, and blocked me. The literal owner of the server they had just joined, the second they joined, then proceeded to start saying some terrible things that started with simple threats about having my Roblox account deleted or my YouTube channel terminated, but over the few months Cupcake was in my Discord, the things they were saying, mainly about me, gradually got more and more messed up. I can't remember if I eventually banned Cupcake or if they just ended up leaving, but moving away from Discord, because fast forward to 2018 and this is when they got the bright idea to move their entire personal vendetta against me onto YouTube. Cupcake created YouTube channel after YouTube channel, specifically targeting me with my name as the username of the countless different channels they had created. Things like Chloe Yuri smells so bad, Chloe Yuri deserved died at her home today by gun. But the channels weren't just for display either, because on every single channel Cupcake created, they also started uploading multiple videos to each one. Once again, the titles and the descriptions had all been something against me and using my name to harass and attack. This video had the title "Chloe Yuri and her fans is a cyberbullying on Roblox and YouTube." I promise you, the grammar, it doesn't get better than this. And the description was "Chloe Yuri and her fans is a cyberbullying. Everyone on Roblox and YouTube report Chloe Yuri Roblox account and YouTube account right now." When I announced I reached 100,000 subscribers, of course we could count on Cupcake to be there waiting with their own version of a congratulations video. Chloe Yuri stole someone play button from their mailbox. Yeah, I stole it, guys, from someone's random mailbox that just happened to have my channel name on the front of it. Honestly, the description of this one isn't even something that I can fully read out loud. Chloe Yuri make trash video cause everyone to blank. Chloe Yuri face is gross. Chloe Yuri need blank today. World will not miss her anyway. Chloe Yuri need wash blank. I genuinely cannot believe the pure kindness and generosity that Cupcake has continued to show me over the many years of hospitality that they have given to me. By the way, there is so much more of this that happened on Discord and YouTube, but to spare the video going on for hours and hours, I think you guys understand the narrative I'm providing you with here. So for my final point, I think we should finally move on to everything that happened on Roblox, because on the 18th of August, all the way back in 2018, I actually sent an email to Roblox support. I think that's how serious it got, and maybe I was just probably desperate. Like at that point, I had already been enduring the harassment for well over a year, and whilst I honestly couldn't care less about anything like this today, that's why I just make videos and joke about it at this point, but back then it was a lot more difficult to deal with. Of course, I made the subject of the email ongoing harassment, and I was out here using full grammar and everything. I cannot believe some random Roblox player annoying me had me whipping out the perfect grammar and punctuation to the poor soul at the other end of the Roblox support email. But I started it by saying, since October there have been accounts created on Roblox with the sole purpose is to harass me and or attack me. The accounts range from horrible insults to death threats. I believe they are all being made by the same person due to the fact that they all have very similar message with very similar grammar. Really, that was the only evidence that I could get for that. I couldn't really do anything besides tell them, I know who this person is, they have been attacking me for a year, I can tell by the grammar it's the same person, because obviously the person at the other end of the Roblox support email probably had no reason to believe that it was all the same person and they could do something about it in that way, but I didn't just believe that they were all created by the same person, because 100% I knew for certain that Cupcake, the same person who had been attacking me for months at that point, created every single one of those accounts. But like I said, how on earth was I possibly supposed to prove that to Roblox? I had even already found the main account of the person behind all of this, which I also sent to Roblox, and I'm pretty sure they could have permanently solved this by at least trying to IP ban one of the hate accounts, which I mentioned to them in the same email, but they didn't do anything besides terminating every account I sent them a link to. Obviously besides the main account, because technically that one didn't directly break any rules, and there was once again no way for me to actually prove that they were linked to any of this. I have reported as many of these accounts as I can, but it has gotten to a point where there is no use in doing so. Some of the accounts have been deleted, however there is nothing stopping this person from creating more and more, and I no longer feel safe on Roblox. I really played on that last part because I literally didn't care about them creating these accounts in a way that I wouldn't feel safe. It was literally just getting so annoying to see those accounts popping up all over the place when all I wanted to do was play a game or record something for a video. I proceeded to link 55 different hate accounts created by Cupcake, and then it was around 48 hours later that Roblox support replied to me and terminated every single one of the accounts that I sent to them. So at least they did something about it in that regard, but as far as permanent punishment beyond deleting the account when it was basically non-existent, Cupcake did eventually stop creating new accounts for some reason. I can only guess it was because they almost instantly got deleted by Roblox every single time they were created. That is where this comes to an end though, and that's not to say that Cupcake didn't do so much more than I have already shown you. It's just the rest of it wasn't really as severe, or it was basically the same thing over and over again. It was just nothing new. Just the same harassment and attacks that they had always done, and like I mentioned at the start of this video, I wanted to bring this up again because they are still doing a lot of this today. 5 years later, even their terrible grammar remains the same, and they haven't shown one single sign of changing in the whole 5 years they have been doing this. Seriously, you would think that after 5 years, not only would the person like drastically change who they are as a person and realize maybe I should get a hobby instead of attacking someone who has no idea who I am for the last 5 years of my life. But like I mentioned multiple times, at this point I really couldn't care less, and that's why I mainly just make videos and joke about it now. It's really not that big of a deal to me. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But me think of this random Roblox player trying to delete my channel for absolutely no reason. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.